Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm in the little town of Surfside Beach, Texas. And first, let me show you this sign right behind me. Welcome to Surfside Beach, voted best Gulf Coast town, Gulfscapes magazine. Well, from what I've seen so far, I find that hard to believe. Of course, it's just a magazine picking maybe one of their advertisers, I don't know. There's some good things, some nice things about this town, but it is lacking in a lot of ways. This is actually the major intersection in the entire town. And there's the bridge that goes over the viaduct, I think it is. And there's another sign over here of a festival they're having. And I love chili cook-offs, but I'm going to miss that. It's not going to be here. I'm going to be leaving tomorrow, and that's just in a couple weeks. This shows some things and services they have. And this is just one block from the ocean. So I'm going to put on my shoulder cam and drive around on my motor scooter and show you some of the sights around the town of Surfside Beach, Texas. So come on along. This is where the drive along the beach starts in town, and you'll see these signs all over the place that say beach parking permit required. Now I'm going to drive along here and show you what it looks like. And the parking is not actually on the beach. It's right on the road here on the left side of this white line. So you're not actually on the beach. In fact, you can't even see it here. They do have a few of these where you can walk over out onto the beach. And the beach here, as you can see, is about maybe 20 feet wide at this point. Over there, it gets very close to the rocks. It's a little wider to the left here. And these two houses that are right on the beach did not weather well in that last hurricane. So they've been abandoned, and this one looks like it suffered a lot of damage on the left platform there. So let's drive on down the road. Of the drive along the beach, and it is not very long at all, just 2 or 3 blocks, I think. There is a walking trail here that goes further down the beach, where the beach is much wider, and there are some homes right on the beach, so this may be private property. And the road goes off to the right here down to the park that I want to show you. So this is the Surfside County Park. This is the other side of that beach that I was showing you, where I stopped, where the beach continues, the wide beach here. And you have all these boulders, which looks like red granite. And this is the beach park. This is a nice monument they've made with a bench designed like a surfboard. And on the other side, it also says something. Got a nice grassy area here and a playground for the kids. Restroom building there. A lot of picnic tables with barbecue pits. And let's look at the shoreline here. This goes way down there if you want to walk out. On the other side of the jetties here is the town of Freeport. But there is no bridge going across from Freeport to Surfside. You have to drive inland to get here. This is right across the street from the park. And look at this, there's one guy who's got a house on the park side, which is real close to the coast here. And there's a little beach here and a walkway going over this jetty. And the bridge, it's a walking only bridge. The birds like. And over here it only goes to right there. There's another bird out in the water there. And there's a sign here that says Quilty Cove. Q-U-I-L-T-Y, Cove. And then the park continues over on this side of the jetty. So I'm gonna go over there now. So on this side of the footbridge, they have a big parking lot, restroom building, and over here they have a little picnic area and a splash park. Surfside Beach Splash Park. It's kind of a small one, and it looks like the minerals in the water, I guess, has kind of ruined the blue color. And right across the street here is the Jetty Shack. And they're building, I don't know what, here. And the Jetty Shack has food, ice, soda, and snacks. So overall, this is a nice city park. Or I think the site said it was a county park. So if you go a few miles east of that intersection that I showed you in town, you'll come to Seagull Street. And if you turn right here, I think this is the best place to get to the beach. By the way, I just had lunch at that Jetty Shack and it was really good. So I do recommend eating there at that Jetty Shack right across from that park I showed you. This is the far end of Surfside Beach, but they still require that $12 permit. It's good for a year, but if you are here for only a day, then that's going to cost you $12 for the day. Here are their rules, and you can see number 5, they do not allow you to park overnight at all. But if you turn to the left here, you will soon see these 4 posts in the ground there. That is where Surfside Beach ends and the Brazos County Beach begins. So from here on down, you don't have to have the permit and you can park overnight. sides along this road. It is hard enough to where you don't have to worry about getting stuck unless for some reason the water is risen and it's become muddy. They have a lot of these trash barrels along the road here. That's the only services they provide, is a place to put your trash. There's some little tiki huts here, or tiki trees for umbrellas. So I guess that's one of the things they do have. So here's my motorhome. It's where I picked to keep it parked for the night. Well, that was a fun ride through town. There's one more Class A guy parked there. And here's all my pets for the day. So that's my front yard for the next couple of days. I'm going to stay here 2 nights. So the big difference between the two beaches is that Surfside Beach, you have to buy a $12 permit to park during the day, and you cannot park overnight at all. But here at Brazos County Beach, there's no permit, no fee, and you can park as long as you want. Guess which one I like? And that's one reason why I think Surfside Beach should not have been voted the best beach. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my motor scooter tour of the area here. Good day, folks.